Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Besties, do you have a second? Hey, friend.
Hey, best friend. Girl, what you doing?
Hey, the best squad. It's your girl, Ebony, the best. Guys, can we talk for a minute? Can we talk for a minute? So, the best squad, these four right here are liars. I mean, we know they're liars. We know Martell is a compulsive liar, right? And we believe Martell when he said they are all cheating, they all cheat, okay? So I was listening to a fellow content creator, so shout out to What's Happening. I was watching her video and I thought this was interesting. Martell had posed, high value men, where are the women that are submissive, feminine, fit, friendly, cooperative, conventional, attractive, and the dang at Kevin Samuels, somebody said they were on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh, and these guys are taken. Someone said to Martell, high value, but are y'all faithful? Then he replied, hell no. Mind you, who is in the picture? Chris Fletcher. This goes to show that Martell has secret on all of his cast member. Let's be clear. He has secret for all of his cast members, right? Martell is a compulsive liar, right? And if you're nice to him, he's going to be nice to you. Now, for him to tell Fletcher, don't dig a hole, he knows what time it is, and Ken Martell is in your face saying, just like Greg says to Quad's boyfriend, I know your girl. You know what that means. I know your girl. So let's dissect this
Martell.
scene.
And he was asking me about, where I was working out at. He was working out at another gym. And he asked me if any women were in that gym. And I said, yeah, there's women in this gym. Yeah, of course, there's women in this gym. And the nice looking women? I said, yeah, there's some nice looking women in this gym. I said, hell, there's a female here that just walked by.
So Chris Fletcher want to sit in our face and play. You're at a gym. You and your wife think that you're some licensed therapist or counselor, that she's going off on Melody. If this is earlier on, as we're going to learn, earlier on in Martell's and Melody divorce or separation, and you looking out for a girl for him, and you're going to say you don't know the girl?
What she look like? What she look like? I described what she looked like, and I told him, I know who she is, but I don't know her. And all I knew was her last name. I gave him her last name, told him what she looked like. He went and found her.
Chris Fletcher, you are a terrible liar. You don't know her. You know her last name, though. But Martell was able to get her last name only and find her on Facebook? Sir, that's not how it works. You really have to know someone's first name, so you must have given him a hint of what her first name is. Y'all, let's continue with the lies.
While we were on the phone and pulled up, I guess maybe her Instagram or Facebook, one or the other.
How you pull up just by knowing her last name?
Hell, I don't know. I guess he researched it.
You say you know her, but you don't know her, but you knew her last name.
Yes, because she's related to me. She's related to me on my mom's side from my grandmother.
Y'all was scavenging hunting big time.
No, you're making it more than what it is.
And y'all done this before?
No.
Is this like...
No, ain't nothing to do before that.
Nell, and you sat there and ate this lie up and believe him? So now she's related to him by his mother's side, right? But we're going to hear later on how they're really related. The fact that Nell had a story to get more into this, to be like, since you're so offended by this whole sitting down and counseling and Mel not listening to you, since you're so upset by it, why didn't you say, but why would you do that? Why didn't you question him more? When was the timeline? When was this? How soon were we counseling Martell and Mel then? Like, where are the questions that you should be asking at this point? But you're offended that Melody won't say that you are her mentor? Girl, bye.
It was the only time.
Something that y'all do?
No, I just told you no.
Okay. I just want some clarification. I just want to be clear.
Crystal.
I didn't like it, but I do understand. Guys.
Y'all, and this the same chick talking about, oh, I'm a mentor, I want to counsel. No, you wanted Martell to stay. You were doing all that counseling for Martell, not for Melody's good, but for Martell's good. You were okay with him cheating, having a baby. Y'all know that he was around Houndsville with this girl all over. So your thing is, and Melody's supposed to be your friend, is that boys will be boys. Oh, okay. Okay, girl.
This will be guys.
And women will be women.
Yeah. I have said, handsome. Fizz, Mel, I shoot straight. We all know Martell is fine as He is. We got to have is them saying you had a hand in putting them together.
Okay. So,
when we were trying to put Mel and Martell back together?
No. I know Mel and Martell were not together. Period. They were separated.
Well, they may not get back together at this point.
5 years divorced, and this dummy is saying that they may not get back together at this point. Why would you want Melody back with somebody that, you know what, Nell, go sit down because you aggravating me right about now. Now, guys, let's get into Trisha and what she said about the whole situation and to see how these clowns, no friend of Melody, always talking about her.
Oh, of course, his intentions, he used the training in the gym as a way to, get to know me.
He was trying to holler. You didn't realize he was hollering when he was in your DMs?
I was like, dude, how did you find me? So it was Fletcher that was trying to get us together.
Okay, so do tell. I didn't know that.
When I met with Martell at the gym, he was like, well, yeah, Fletcher was the one that kept telling me to reach out to you. And I'm like, come again?
I had a moment the other day dealing with Chris Fletcher.
I know, that's my mom's cousin. I know.
Oh. Oh, Chris the one told me about you a long time ago.
Me?
But y'all to be related.
Oh, Lord.
So did he know you were still married? Why he's trying to hook you up with Martell? And that Martell situation is extremely volatile right now.
And it was extremely new.
Yeah.
Because this was like...
The best squad, did y'all hear that? It was fairly new. There goes the timeline. Okay, Trisha, don't come into our face acting like you didn't play along with the game. You played along with it when you were at Stormy's house. You played along with it. Because if you had a problem with it, that's why you got so upset that he pretended that he didn't know you. Your thought was, Ninja, we slept together, so how come you're going to act like you don't know me? That's why you was hurt. So the best squad, that's her mom's cousin. So is it safe to say that Chris' mom and her mom are related, or they're the cousins?
He was like, well, yeah, Fletcher was the one that kept telling me to reach out to you. And I'm like, come again?
I had a moment the other day dealing with Chris Fletcher.
I know, that's my mom's cousin. I know.
Martell said it was Chris Fletcher that has been trying to set us up. Now we know the whole gym session right here is all fake, and they were talking in the DM for a while. She went over to his house. When did you went over to his house? Was it a week later? 2 days later? The next day? When? And you let Martell tap on that. Okay, girl.
Oh. Oh, Chris the one told me about you a long time ago.
Me?
But y'all to be related.
Oh, Lord.
So did he know
Like Marquez said you had needs because he heard you on the phone telling your girlfriend you slept with Martell Holt. And you haven't said anything about it because what? It's going to come out at the reunion.
I've seen Trisha in the gym working out, yada, yada, yada. I was on the phone with Martell. And he was like, are some women up there? Yeah, there's always women there. There's nice looking women here. Hell, she's nice looking. And he was like, well, who is she? I think her name is Trish. Trish, well, I don't know. What she look like? He asked me what she look like, told him what she looked like. And that was pretty much it. I haven't heard anything, had never said anything else to him about
nothing.
None of that.
He ain't know anything.
How y'all saying I hooked it up?
Chris Fletcher is just like the rest of them. I don't know these men in Huntsville and how they're so disgusting, but the fact that you can, y'all, I've hooked up people before. I hooked up my cousin with people, or people try to hook me up way back when in the past, back in the days. But when we hooking up somebody with somebody, right, we going to tell you their name, what they look like. We're going to say, this is my cousin. We're going to tell you everything about the person. We're going to give you their number. We're going to give you their everything so you can find this person. So the fact that Chris Fletcher has the audacity to stand in front of us and Nell Fletcher worrying about some title with Melody, it's jarring, right? It is crazy. Can you got played? It was Chris Fletcher all along. They sat in each other's face when y'all went out to play. I agree with him. There's more to the story. And y'all, we gonna hear it.
I did not explain in no details of, oh, she this and she got these curves and she got these muscles and no, I just said she's nice.
This is Lies and Huntsville. This is what this is. Just like Millie Chan says, this is Lies and Huntsville. They know love here. You came on to bring your husband on to create a storyline, but then this whole storyline turned out to be more about you hiding the fact that you've been sleeping with Martell while he was going through a separation with his wife, and you was still married to your husband and is still married. The same person who lied and says, oh, I went on to their website and try to find out the date. You try to find the date to see if you can make your story match, and you probably just went recently to make sure your story line up. Girl, bye. You're disgusting. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. This
Listening
cast just makes me
to
sick.
Chris
I
and
hope
Martell
Nell
try
is
to
gone from this.
explain their story and put the pieces together. Come on, it definitely didn't add up. Every time this story comes up, a little bit more information comes out.
Trisha was mad at you a little bit. She said you act like you ain't know her at Stormy House.
But how were you supposed to know who she was?
I mean, cause what's cool?
Where'd you meet at?
She's cool with my brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like there's some deception in there somewhere. So someone is kind of like holding back on giving the whole truth. It was definitely more intention behind what they were trying to do. It definitely rubbed me the wrong way, but we'll get to the bottom of it.
Ken, like I said, they played in your face. Chris sat there asking Martell the questions about how he met her, knowing dang well he was the one who introduced them. And now we see that you still with her, so it didn't even matter, right? Okay then. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye.
Baby shining bright like a diamond, meditate daily. Baby enlightened, baby make racks, baby spend cash, baby go get it and she don't gotta ask. Baby gon' run it up like an athlete, plays gold at the track meet. At the stadium show going super hard, cause baby a superstar. Just bought a crib out of lake, off of the grid and out of LA. Spirit